Hey, Road Dog, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. And hello, 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 everybody. Oh, dear. Don't know why I'm holding this coffee cup like I'm incredibly cold, because I'm not. It's gorgeous today. You doing all right? That's good. Oh, dear. You avoided one surgery this week? Well, that's good. Hopefully because they decided you didn't need it. Oh, dear. But that's always good. Oh, dear. The hernia doesn't need repairing yet? Oh, dear. But yes, well, that's good. That is good. Yeah, I think the swings in temperature have definitely left me with a cold. But other than that, I'm doing all right. Not used to that. I think we lost like 10, 12 degrees C from yesterday to today. Like, it's quite a swing. I did, but I wouldn't see that come in until like probably Monday. Just based on when they update all their reports and stuff. But yes, I did see that. I will double check. Dear. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. It's having a good Friday so far. Dear. Oh, nice. Hopefully you got something nice. Oh, I don't know why you wouldn't get her anything nice. I mean, that just seemed to be like a dick move, but... Oh, dear. I was thinking I'd get her something nice, but I went a different way with it. Pizza oven and an automatic water for the raised garden tubs. How incredibly useful and practical. I like it. I like it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. You're amazed at yourself? That's nice, though, eh? That's... Like, I always think it's nice when you reach the age and the stage, especially in a relationship where you can just buy like stuff that's actually useful for each other. Like, don't get me wrong, it's nice now and again to get all of the just like the, you know, the fancy stuff, the kind of pointless stuff, I guess, in a way. But oh dear, I like it. Oh dear. But yes, it's been a very interesting, well, not really interesting week. Yesterday was incredibly interesting. I'll do like a full video on it at some point. But it was still, honestly, it was too warm to try and record anything. Oh dear. You see the brain cell is still being shared. Hopefully you're keeping it cool. Like I say, it's nice today, but I think we're around like 18, 19 degrees C, something like that. Maybe a little bit cooler, which is perfectly acceptable. Down from, 32 on Wednesday? Oh, dear. Cooled off last night, but we have a 40-degree swing today. Yes, I'm glad we don't have like daily swings like that. I mean, again, your body would get used to it eventually, but yeah, we don't do well with those kind of swings. Oh, dear. But yeah, I think the hot weather was kind of moving over towards wherever. I still don't actually know where the producer is based. It's the kind of question I probably should. Like, I'm still not entirely 100% sure where she's from either. But We don't really make a lot of small talk. 5.5C to 28C. Yeah, that. Oh god, that'd be awful. That would be awful. It's one of the things that I really felt, because like, I guess we, not that much, but like we do have swings. Like normally at nighttime it gets a lot cooler, and we just haven't had that the past week. So like my sleep, I have not been sleeping well at all. But it's not the kind of like no sleep where you can just like decide to do something else, because just like everything just feels horrible. Oh dear, I think I do need to buy myself a couple more fans, but I don't know how likely that's going to be. But yes. I was going to do a cleaning out the smoker stream today, but then I kind of woke up this morning. I was like, do you know what? No, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered to try and set the camera up. I can't be bothered to get all the stuff out. I need to do a deep clean of the smoker. But oh dear. But yes, Lionel Richie Killer has been killed, and replaced. We're just ironing out the final details of what it is they actually want going forward. So there's been a recent wave in the news of do I get to make up the band? So this is kind of one of the interesting points. So there's been a wave of news recently of everybody is trying to make crime procedurals, right? And there's a kind of loose-based understanding of what that actually means, right? So for most people, when they think of a crime procedural, they're going to think of like a Crime of the Week, NCIS, Castle, Murder, She Wrote, like that kind of thing, right? And that's kind of what I think of as well, because I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Maybe been having an argument with someone yesterday on a phone call, because they were like, for this new kind of fantasy based thing, they mentioned the word procedural, and I was like, okay, but what do you mean by that? So I think they were trying to, well, actually, I don't know what they were trying to pitch to me, honestly, but I think they were going more for, what was that really good show? It had like, was it Matthew McConaughey and Vince Vaughn in the first series? Was it called True Detectives? And then they tried to do it again with like a different bunch of actors, and it was terrible. And I think they may have tried it 2 to 3 more times, and I haven't watched any of them. So I think they were more trying to push, like, was True Detectives, like more trying to push the idea that you can do a kind of 10 episode long story. Hang on, Owen. But then try and repeat that using the same kind of formula in a kind of second series, right? I really enjoyed the first season of True Detective, but I did not like the others. It was one of those series where I just kind of thought, I don't really understand, other than money, why they've tried to do a second series. But then people like Stranger Things all the way to the end. And again, I don't really understand that, because that lost all of its flavor to me after the first one. But no, there's been a huge glut of news of new procedurals being made in the media, and I hadn't. Hey, Serenity as well. Hope you're doing well. I hadn't caught wind of this, so I kind of went looking this morning. What are all these procedurals that have been announced? And there's one that caught my eye as possibly the laziest piece of pitching I've ever read in my life, right? and I'm going to read the pitch that is gone round in the media. The second season was shown that detectives can lose in the TV world. It added more stake to the third season. Right. The headline was great, right? So they're going to try and do a series about Moriarty from Sherlock Holmes, but they're based more on Moriarty, right? On his evil underground criminal works, right? And I was like, okay, that could be fun. Exploring Moriarty as a character could be fun. I'm with you, right? So Moriarty is a professor of criminal psychology at Durham University. I mean, already you've got me. I'm hooked, right? That sounds brilliant. But leads a secret double life as the mastermind behind every crime of sophistication, I'm assuming that's key, in the north of England. Okay, all right, I'm kind of with you. When a rival criminal begins an assault on his underground empire, Moriarty will have only one choice. Okay, he's a criminal, right? He's just going to take them out, right? He's probably going to kill them, right? Because that's Moriarty. He's an evil mastermind who quite likes a little bit of murder. Right? So what is his only one choice? To join the police as a consultant. I mean, no. How is that Moriarty's only one choice? He's going to become Monk. He's going to become Castle. He's going to become Sherlock fucking Holmes. Using the law as a weapon to dismantle his foe while keeping his true identity hidden from the police. Paired with Detective Imogen Burrows, a stoic Yorkshire detective, they'll form a fearsome team. But Moriarty will soon realize that the real threat isn't the rival criminal faction he's dismantling. So I think there's a couple of twists they can try and do at the end of the first season based on that terrible thing. One, Detective Imogen Burrows will be Sherlock Holmes somehow. But no, I was just like, it's one of those things, like exploring Moriarty as this kind of evil, twisted, dark side of Sherlock Holmes could be really interesting. And honestly, putting him in exactly the same shoes as Sherlock Holmes and then seeing if he solves these crimes in a more Moriarty way, also kind of interesting, right? But I don't see how you can do that. It's the opening line on Snakes on a Plane when the Japanese crime boss finds out the witness is being transported by plane. The henchman questions how they would get the witness on the plane. The mob boss goes on to say there's only one way. Yeah, it's just... It really was that one line. Like, he's only got one choice: to join the police as a consultant. No, that's the only choice that makes sense for you to make what will probably be an incredibly boring crime procedural out of what is an interesting character, right? It would be like if you... Like, Darth Vader's got to chase down the last remaining Jedi. He's only got one choice: to join the police force as a consultant. Now, Darth Vader trying to keep his true identity. I mean, I guess he is keeping his true identity secret because he's actually Anakin Skywalker, but... For the Emperor! I do like the idea that you could try and do this with Darth Vader in like a really bad wig and glasses, trying to hide the fact that he's Darth Vader. Hey LP, how's it going? Only choice is to legally smuggle a large variety of snakes onto the plane and pump through the air system. Some pheromone system? Yeah, it was the only choice. Obviously, I know. I don't really mean. But yes, it's on the BBC, I think. I have no idea. The claim to fame is it's being written by a Doctor Who writer, and then I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's the guy who did Sherlock, because he was a Doctor Who writer, and he's trying to do a spin-off of Sherlock with Moriarty, right? No, it's some other Doctor Who writer who I've never heard of. which probably means they worked on the Doctor Who series that have killed Doctor Who completely. Nobody wants to touch that with a barge pole anymore, which is insane. I can't believe the role of Doctor Who is now considered like an albatross, a noose around your neck, rather than a career maker. It's fantastic. Oh dear. Hey, cheers for the alert, Rhino. It's when Kylo Ren tries to be the secret boss. Oh, you could do so many like that, right? With like great fantasy things. Like you probably have to go with the evil side, I think. Like just Sauron going around trying to work out how they managed to get the One Ring into the fucking volcano. Oh dear. Gonna say you're probably not gonna get the Tolkien estate. Actually, the Tolkien estate might sign off on that now because the guy who's running it now, I can't remember if it's still a son of Tolkien or if it's down to the grandsons now, but they're definitely more willing to sign off on shit these days. Oh dear. But yeah, how's it going on, Owen? Hopefully you're getting through the... What's this? Your penultimate week? Is next week your last week, or have you got 1 week after that? Hey, LP, thank you for the 220 stream streak. I don't know why the streak thing didn't go off, but... Don't know why that didn't go off at all, but it's fine. Every day's drama is crazy. Your spilled tea in Discord. Oh dear. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like based on what the little you've told us in the past about the situation that you're in, I'm not surprised it's drama, honestly. But hopefully you're at the stage where you can enjoy the kind of building burning down, right? Rather than feel like you're still caught in the middle of it. But yes, the whole point of me going into the Moriarty procedural thing was they've now put the word procedural onto the project that I'm working on. And again, I'm trying to work out what they mean by procedural. Like, do they want a Crime of the Week show where you can just pump out a shit ton of episodes incredibly easily because they just follow a formula? You know, A goes to B, then they go to C, then they go to D, then they go back to B, and then it turns out it was A all along. That's the castle formula. Or do they want something a little bit deeper than that? Like I don't know. I'm just trying to work that out. Because like we've already wasted a month basically, and I've done a lot of work. Like part of me is glad that we're moving away from Lionel Richie Killer because I think we're going to end up with a better project and probably a funner project because of it. But I have now wasted a month coming up with 2 distinct pitches for Lionel Richie Killer. I've written 2 first episode scripts for those 2 different pitches. And now they're kind of deciding, I think we're going to pivot in a different direction. The amount of... I haven't been involved in people who use management talk or like jargon for a long, long time. And holy shit, do they like their jargon. Fucking hell. They didn't like it when I said, yeah, most people who rely on jargon, it like normally indicates to me it's people who don't know what they're doing. A lot of silence followed that statement. I'm going to get myself fired. Oh, dear. Just going to get myself fired, but it's fine. So yeah, kind of working on that. So yeah, like, Oh, fucking hell. They're doing a prequel to Rambo? I don't like this site I'm on, which is just talking about news. Dear. All right. It's fine. I do want to watch the Nicolas Cage Spider-Man Noir series. I mean, I wanted to watch it anyway because it's Nicolas Cage and it's Spider-Man Noir, and I'm a fan of Nicolas Cage, even if he is an actor who goes all over the fucking shop. And I like Spider-Man Noir. I've always kind of liked that series. So I was always going to want to watch it, but it's actually reviewing quite well by critics and people who are watching it, which in this day and age, you don't normally get those two sides to agree. Like, it's normally the critics love it and then everybody watching it goes, no, this is shit. It's like with The Mandalorian and Grogu, based on the early reviews, right? The critics fucking hated it. Audience seems to be liking it. They do appear to have made a kids movie for The Mandalorian and Grogu, and that is what Star Wars is, so I don't know why people are complaining about it. Oh, dear. What was I talking about? And yeah, so I was reading quite a lot last night, or the night before, whenever it was. Do we still have to call them alpha males? Like, because I feel like the alpha male is a thing, but all of these people on the internet who say they're alpha males really aren't. But like all the people in the manosphere who are moaning about the new James Bond game because he's being bossed around by a woman. Oh my God. Like, I don't know where the nexus or the birthing point of this, this whole idea was, but clearly everybody in the alpha male manosphere follows just one guy, which means they're not alpha males. Already they're not the alpha males they think they are if they're following somebody. Just let's point out that little bit of irony straight away, shall we? But they're all complaining about the same thing, and they're all using the same language and words, right? So it's clearly just coming from one place. I don't know what that one place is, but oh my God, these fucking assholes going on about this shit. Oh my God. James Bond would never take orders from a woman. I mean, he always has, basically. Ever since Judi Dench. So ever since what? Daniel Craig. When did Judi Dench come in? Did she come in with Pierce Brosnan, or was it with Daniel Craig? I honestly can't remember. My brain doesn't go far that back, but back that far. But like, you've always had Moneypenny, who has always bossed James Bond around. You had, but yes, this idea that a young, formative James Bond can't be taught or handled by a woman, and that apparently makes him a weak soy boy beta cuck, is just fucking hilarious to me. Oh dear. Oh. But yeah, like, some of it is just like, I feel like you don't really understand how, like, because they're clearly trying to, again, I've been trying to avoid spoilers for this game because I want to play it at some point. So I'm really only going on what I've read or heard in these frothing at the mouth, small brained, probably small penis people moaning about. Honestly, I think with all the alpha shit, you just have to laugh at it. I don't think there's anything else you can do, right? Because it's clearly a bunch of, I'm not even going to call them beta males. What's the end of that alphabet? Let's put them all the way down there. Like, if you moan at them, they've won. If you get angry at them, they've won. I think if you just laugh and ignore them, that's just going to get them more angry. And eventually they're just angering themselves out so hard. I'm assuming they'll either just go take a nap like the little babies they are, or they'll explode. Win-win as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, like I said, I've been trying to avoid. I've watched a couple of people play the first bit. I honestly, I had missed the fact that it was made by the people who made Hitman, and it's got a very Hitman feel to it based on what little I've seen, which to me is a good thing. Dear. Wow, I think we're almost out of songs already. This is going to be a short stream. But yes, the manosphere thing is so ridiculous, right? And I don't understand how they don't see that it's ridiculous. I also don't understand, like I said, because most of them are followers, right? So most of them are not alpha males to begin with, right? Because there's no doubt in my mind that the alpha male does exist, and there's no doubt in my mind that I am not an alpha male. Right? I'm just not built that way. He has essentially a charm resource that you can cash in to talk your way out of situations. Yeah, see, that's a great mechanic, right? That is a great young Bond mechanic, because a lot of his stuff is done on charm. But yeah, like it's like people don't understand how spycraft is meant to work. And again, I think they're trying to ground it more, right? The idea is it stands socially of an alpha male is fundamentally wrong. Yeah, I probably tend to agree with that as well. But I think there is such a, there's going to be an alpha male, there's going to be an alpha female. As soon as you try to put people into kind of packs, which I guess is how the human race works, I guess it's going to happen. But the idea that to be an alpha male, you just have to ignore everybody else, basically, who doesn't agree with you. Women are objects, and whatever else it is. Like the only way you can show you're an alpha male is by having a massive car. All the other shit that the manosphere has taken is just ridiculous, right? Now, I'm not saying you have to listen to every woman. You don't have to listen to every man. I don't listen to most people who talk to me. Oh, dear. But no, I really, really hope that in the assuming Trump allows it, because unfortunately the US has just such a monumental impact on the rest of Western society for some sad reason. I'm very hopeful that in the midterms the Republicans do lose, and it's kind of the MAGA Republicans, and it's kind of the beginning of the end of the hard swing away from, okay, maybe there's no maybe about it. We did go too far left. We've now swung back way too far right. Let's get back to the middle again. Oh, dear. But no, it's just, yeah, like I say, it's nonsense. I don't think a lot of these so-called alpha males understand that if they're following someone else, they can't really be an alpha male. And I think the thing, and again, I don't know if it's an alpha male thing, right? But these people get angry so quickly, which I can only imagine means if there was a crisis, they would fold, right? They would just fold straight away and be absolutely fucking useless. Oh, dear. But no, like I said, the new, it's getting reviewed well. Again, it's one of those few things where game players and game reviewers are enjoying it. Not like Mixtape, which is something I'd completely missed when it came out. I saw all of the glowing reviews for Mixtape from the critics, And then, but yes, I didn't realize just how poorly the players didn't like it. And so I looked into it. It's because there's basically no game there. Oh, dear. But yes, I do want to watch the Nicolas Cage Spider-Man Noir. I'm looking forward to that. There's some weird volume things going on with this song, but yeah, the more that we can just start looking at each other as just other people rather than anything else, like the better it will be. You know, I'm not going to like most of you. I'm not going to dislike most of you. I'm going to have absolutely no feelings one way or the other about most of the people in the world, because most of them I'm never going to meet. And those that I do meet, I'm probably just, we're going to have a little interaction, and I'm not going to think of them ever again, because why would I? Hey, I like everyone who comes to my stream and sticks around. Oh, dear. Oh, are you free Sunday, LP? Oh, dear. I think we need to find another game to play that's not Overwatch, but oh, dear. But no, I'm not tired of Overwatch. I'm still enjoying it, but definitely need to have something as a Sunday that we can go to every now and again. Sunday is the only time you play it? I think my problem with Overwatch right now is they are only relying, and I mean, they've done this for a while, I think they're only relying on new characters to bring any new life into it. And I think they need to do a little bit more. Like, I think going back to Overwatch, or Overwatch 3, as I think they probably should have called it, I really think they should have probably shaken up things a little bit more than they did. I didn't get deeply into Deep Rock Galactic. I think I'm trying to remember why I didn't particularly like it. I remember not liking the map, the mini map, and the whole kind of 3D space of it. I didn't mind it, but yeah, I didn't get hugely into it. I'm pretty sure I tried Rogue Core when it first came out in early access, and I found it incredibly boring. I think. No, I think the thing with Deep Rock Galactic is I think I first played it with you guys. I think it's probably you and Serenity, probably. And I think it was like with you and Valheim, which is like you and Serenity were so far ahead, knew what you were doing, and just kind of did it. And I was still just kind of sat in the corner spinning around. And I just never kind of worked out what the fuck I was meant to be doing. And I think it's kind of one of those games that you probably have to like start quite slowly to kind of understand, because there's quite a lot of, like, I enjoyed the kind of like puzzle mechanics of it, right? And the combat was all right. But yeah, like there was just something about it. I think I was just like kind of, and because I'm quite slow to pick up on things, like, I think there was just something that I just didn't quite pick up on. And it was kind of like, oh, dear. But no, I remember liking a lot about Deep Rock Galactic. It's just one of those games like I've never gone back to try. I got grumpy, so no. I mean, possibly that was part of it, but I just think it was like some part of the game just didn't click for me, so I just found it more annoying than anything else. I mean, the first thing would have annoyed me, which has just become such a big thing, and I know people like it. I just don't. Is stuff that I could do in a menu before, I now have to walk to 8 different places to do. I don't see how that's compelling gameplay. I know menus also aren't compelling gameplay, but they were easy and convenient, and they got me to the game quicker. But I've had that problem with so many games, like the Fat Shark stuff, like the Warhammer Vermintide, and the one that came out after that, which was came out after Vermintide 2. Now, I understand that they've improved that one that came out after Vermintide 2, which I can't even remember the name of it, a lot since I last played it. I think the new character was DLC. Yeah, Darktide sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind trying Deep Rock Galactic again. Like, if that's something you want to do on Sunday. You just probably have to accept that you're going to have someone who's got training wheels on, and it's going to frustrate the shit out of you for a while. Oh dear. I'm pretty sure I tried that a long time ago in early access. Well, I no longer own it, so maybe I didn't, or maybe I just refunded it, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Let's have a look. Definitely never tried it multiplayer. Oh no, this is not the one I tried. The fuck did I try then? I was thinking of Survivor, which wasn't a roguelike. That was the Vampire Survivors type. That's the one that I didn't like. So no, I know nothing about Rogue Core. What's Rogue Core? This means you start each mission with only the most basic equipment, and you collect random upgrades, gain abilities as you go. This makes lots of variety in your build, and the potential for extreme powerful upgrades and entities. Times read. Okay, just looking at the description of this game, I will say it sounds more interesting to me, but it's got a lot of mixed reviews. It would be nice to have a replacement for Dead Zone Rogue. I don't know. I mean, the second one is clearly a long way off yet, but I do kind of hope that the demo comes out soon for the second one. And I'm kind of hoping it's got the same kind of feel and pace about it. Ah, dear. Has Winroads done like a big patch yet? Or are they still just it's probably a little bit early for a big first patch, honestly. I'm going to put it down to the heat over the past few days, but I had a dream about World of Warcraft last night. Oh, dear. Between dreaming about World of Warcraft and the new Call of Duty game going up for pre-order. Because, of course, they just announced it and already they want you to fucking pre-order it. I don't even know what the new one's about. Okay, it's Modern Warfare 4. War erupts on the Korean Peninsula as North Korea launches a full-scale invasion that threatens to destabilize the world in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. Look, if you're keeping up with the times, the only country that's declaring war is the US, and they should be the ones destabilizing the world. Come on. Let's stop always painting the US as the good guys, because right now they're not. Oh no, Modern Warfare 4 pushes the series into darker and more dangerous territory. No one gives a shit. All they want to do is play multiplayer maps. Where consequence and escalation bring long-running storylines to a powerful and emotional breaking point. Yeah, see, the trouble with that is I don't know what any of your storylines are, and I don't give a shit. No zombies, by the look of it. They're bringing DMZ back for some reason. I think that'll be a mess. Oh, dear. Oh, Escape Simulator 2 is on sale. Okay, we're on to my playlist already. Oh, dear. As for next week, chat, I don't know what time the Satisfactory patch drops. I don't know if they've said anything about time. Oh my god. Again, talking about this kind of toxic alpha male manosphere bullshit. So I'm just going through the discussions on Steam of Satisfactory to see if there's like a time for 1.2 coming out. There are still people demanding that a male character be added because they can't possibly play as a woman. And I'll be honest, I can't remember how long it was into my playtime in Satisfactory that I even realized that the character you played was a woman, because it makes no fucking difference. Jesus Christ. Oh god, if I play as a woman, I might turn into a woman or something. Like what is their complaint? God fucking knows. Doesn't look like it. Let's see. I would imagine it will be like 5 p.m. my time. So we wouldn't be able to start playing it until the 3rd, which is what, Wednesday? Yeah. Also, chat. So Google basically moved all of search. Hey, Trunks. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Google basically moved all of search to AI, and it's as garbage as you think it is. Like it really is garbage. The other search engines that exist really need to up their game for just normal search now. Okay, good. The Satisfactory wiki isn't up to date. Good. Oh dear. So yeah, I would imagine from Wednesday we'll be jumping back into Satisfactory. Friday is going to be a long stream from me. Because I'm going to stream Summer Games Fest as well. They do keep on changing the time in the various emails that they send me, because I don't think they can work out if it's GMT or BST over here right now. So I think they're getting very confused. Oh dear. That'll be next Friday. All right, it's 9 p.m. GMT. Are we in? We're in British summertime though, right? I think this is where the emails have been getting there. I'm pretty sure our clocks have already changed. I'm pretty sure we're in BST already. Oh dear. Your last Friday at work? Oh dear. All right, so it's going to start at 10 o'clock local time then, if they've got their... Oh dear. Well, hopefully you can enjoy your last day. I know, and I don't know if you'll be in the office doing anything. To celebrate, but hopefully. So yeah, so it starts at 10 p.m. So it's going to be a very long stream, because I'm probably going to start normal time, and it probably won't end till about midnight, 1 o'clock. So we're looking at a 12-hour stream next Friday. I'm gonna have to make sure I'm prepared for that. Oh dear. You're going to have to really work on the song queue to try and keep that full for 12 hours. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. Well, we'd have to turn the music off once the Summer Game Fest started. But and honestly, probably from June 3rd, which is probably when we'll start Satisfactory, I will probably do slightly longer streams anyway. Just to get that. I kind of want to get Satisfactory done in June if I can. I don't know how likely that is. You'll see that there's a bar on the side of my screen for like fundraising stuff. I will be kicking that off probably when we start the Satisfactory playthrough. And I'll go into more details about it then. Very casual fundraising stuff. I'm not going to be pushing it. If we get anywhere, great. If we don't, it's fine. It's more if I can get to the 500 stage is the one like I'd quite like to get to, because that kind of gets me a laptop which I can use for more like out and about type streams. But like I said, I'm not going to push for it. It's just, you know, if we get there, great. I can open things up. If we don't, then we just, you know, we carry on as normal. Because I know everybody's struggling at the moment. Like the world has gone crazy. It's expensive. Everyone's watching their pennies. But if I don't try and do this now, it's never going to work. So, you know. And then with the goals, which don't stay up anywhere near long enough. So if we hit certain goals, I will do certain like special streams in return. First one will be a smoking stream, because if I raise 100, I'll finally be able to afford some meat. Some of us are unemployed. That is true. That is true. But yeah, so some special streams. So yeah, like the first one would be a smoking stream, because like I said, I'll be able to afford a nice joint of meat, so I can put that in the smoker. Be just like hang out outside. I can't remember what the rest of the goals are, honestly. I think the second one, so if we reach 200, is a 20-minute stand-up set. So the idea, I put stand-up because I will still just be delivering it sitting down in this chair. But I will write and perform a 20-minute comedy set, which hopefully people will enjoy. 300, I think I decided on a karaoke stream. So we'll probably do that on a Friday. With that meet, I think all of us gentlemen will also be standing up. Oh my. And then just get people for the week leading up to the karaoke stream to add just karaoke versions of songs to the Friday set list. And we'll go through it like that. I think it's going to be the easiest way to do that. 400 is a Discord movie night, which for legal reasons I'm not going to describe here. But I think you can work it out. And then if we reach the 500, I will do a mowing stream, because that means I can afford the laptop for more roaming around streams, and it means I can set up the stuff to do a mowing stream down in the fields. And then if we reach, and again, I don't even ever expect to reach the 500, let alone anything above it. But if we do 600, I will then buy the stuff that I need so I can do the painting mod portraits streams. Because again, I don't know what any of you look like. So I'm just going to paint my very bad interpretations of what I think you might look like. And hope nobody gets terribly offended. 700 will be the I will finally decide to do the garage up, and I will stream whenever I'm working on it, because again, I think me trying to build things will just be funny for people to watch. And also, if I happen to hurt myself, you can call the ambulance for me. If we get to 800, then I will do some fixing tractor streams. The grey tractor basically needs to be fully rebuilt at this stage. So I will do some streams of working on that. Now again, all of these rewards, if we get to like some of the high levels, I am more than willing to negotiate with whoever donates to change these and add other things in if there are things they want to see. I am more than willing to negotiate for, for donations during the month of June only. If we get to 900, Discord Lord of the Rings extended event. So again, for legal reasons, I won't go into full details, but all three movies in one go. We watch them together, and I talk over them, probably annoying everybody, and then we sleep probably towards the end. How much for a 3-page report about how Sir Isaac is the best, Brock? We can negotiate on Owen. We can negotiate. And then if we do hit like the final goal, which will be 1,000. I will do a random stream from somewhere around Guernsey. If I can get the bike fixed, the 1,000 is aiming for two things, right? So one, the 500 gets me the kind of the more mobile capable setup. If we get up to the 1,000, it means I can get my bike fixed properly. And then the stream from Guernsey Beach to Headland, what I'm hoping to be able to do, because I'll be able to buy some mobile data as well, is actually just cycle around the whole of Guernsey while streaming. That's kind of what I'll be aiming towards with that. Sleep together. Again, yeah, negotiate. Bear in mind, travel and medical would be extra. Dear. But yeah, again, I won't be pushing it. I won't be forcing it. The bar will be up there. You said sleep together after the Lord of the Rings thing? Dear. Dear. Well, we can all do a mass sleep in Discord. Everybody no, this just sounds creepy. Everybody turn their webcams on and we just sleep. But what happens if we want to force it and push it? Oh my. And yeah, like I said, probably through June, because I'm going to try and get Satisfactory done. Probably longer streams. A lot of that will be dependent on the weather. Like if it gets as hot as it got towards the end of May, anytime during June, I'm not doing longer streams. Not unless I can buy about 8 more fans, because I've got one shitty fan which is clinging on to. At this point, I think it's an undead fan. Probably should have died a long time ago. It's got the gust of a small baby blowing hot air on your face. It does nothing to really cool me down. Only fans times 8. Oh dear. Talking about okay, I'm going to preface this, but I don't think OnlyFans is a scam. But anyway, it is what made me think of this. There are a lot of YouTube adverts out on the moment for obvious scams, right? And OnlyFans doesn't call you down. The most egregious one I have seen recently. So there's the one about like Nature's Cookbook, where they're trying to tell you how to eat ginger and why cinnamon doesn't work and all this kind of shit, and like obvious scam. But there's one about, it starts off, it's like this older lady, and she's going, the day you were born, a guardian angel was assigned to you, right? And the whole reason your life isn't working for you right now is because you do not know your angel's name, right? But as soon as you know your angel's name, life's going to work for you. And wouldn't you know it, this woman can talk to angels and she can tell you the name, right? For what I'm assuming is a huge amount of money. And I would just think how far you could drag this, right? I mean, it's basically like Medium talking to dead people type stuff. There's a Norwegian princess who buys into that shit. But I think this is the thing, right? You probably wouldn't need that many people to buy into it for it to suddenly be worthwhile, right? Especially if you can get like a whale to bite, and you're just willing to bleed them dry. Because, you know, why isn't it working? Well, I've only told you the first name so far. And if you want to know their second name, I need to buy all these things. It's going to cost a lot more, yada, yada, yada. And then you do that. So you get the money. You don't have to buy shit. You then tell them a second name. Oh, why isn't it working? Well, angels do have 58 different names, 58 names to make their full name. So before you can get the full benefit, you would need to know all of them. And each one is going to cost more to do. And it takes a long time. And Some of them you can only get their names when you're in certain positions in the world and you have to wait for the sun to be in the right place. And it just happens that all these places that you need to go are very sunny and serve very nice fruity alcoholic drinks. I was just thinking you probably could make a lot of money off that if you are the kind of evil person who can take advantage of people like that. There is a title I can grant you after you buy a 1 centimetre square of a plot of land in Scotland. I already have that. The nephew bought that for me one Christmas. Oh dear. Oh God, talking about Scotland. So, again, I'm kind of hoping towards next summer will finally be the big I can finally get out of this place summer. And so I've kind of been looking around because I know how much stuff used to cost when I first did this, and I'm kind of just trying to work out how much stuff is now. There are some places in Scotland which look absolutely fantastic. The only problem is for most of them, I would probably have to end up giving Elon Musk money for Starlink, which, I wouldn't like, but I feel like it's probably an evil I could accept to live in a nice castle in Scotland. And the prices compared to Guernsey prices are insane, right? So for the cost of a what's it called when a house is in the middle of two other houses? It's not a triplet. Is it a terrace? Is it a terrace house? Because semi-detached is obviously it's attached to another house, but only on one side. So a terrace, yeah, okay. So a very small terrace property in Guernsey with basically no garden. Just saw one this morning, was on the market for, it was either 550 or 650,000 pounds, right? That will buy me a castle in Scotland with 100 or 200,000, depending on how much it is, just cash in the bank. Oh dear. And then, because I was looking at some of these places, like some of these remote islands in Scotland, and the land is fairly cheap, but obviously there's a lot of downsides to remote islands. Electricity problems, internet problems, food prices are meant to be incredibly expensive. So I ended up talking to someone who lives on one of those islands, and I was like, okay, just give me an idea of, because you say food's really expensive, right? How much, I gave them a list of groceries, and I was like, okay, just roughly how much do you think that would cost, right? And they were like, well, if you're on the mainland, it would cost this much. Because you're out on the islands, it costs this much. And I was like, okay. I then sent them how much it would cost over here, and they were like, fucking hell. Oh dear. And Guernsey wants to put 5% sales tax on all of that as well. It's great. God, I need to get out of this place. Oh dear. Oh no, someone started the karaoke stuff already. Oh dear. But yes, it is. You already live on one of those islands. The trouble is, I live on one of those islands that thinks it's a city for some reason and wants to act like it's a city, but nobody wants to live in a city. I'm going to get an island and officially start the Church of Cake. I mean, maybe. And if you pay me £1 million per angel name, remember there's 58 of them, your life will be perfect after that. And if it's not, it's because you were cursed as a child. It's not because what I offered you was a scam. it's because you were cursed before I got you. But if after you've paid me the 58 million and we discover that you are cursed, for another 58 million, I can try and beat the curse. Now, there's no guarantees on beating the curse, unfortunately. But we can try as many times as it takes before, you know, we manage to get it. You know, I'm just willing to try. Every time, for every 58 million you give me, I'm willing to put in the time and the effort to try and beat the curse to make your life better. With no enrichment of my own life. Just make your life better. We're streaming meat standing up for 10 minutes and lots of OnlyFans. Oh my. Oh dear. And then I think the other ad I'm seeing so much on YouTube at the moment is people explaining why you don't get anything done. And it's the same AI generated bullshit. It's the same AI generated people, but they sometimes say different things, which is odd. So you've got undiagnosed ADHD, which I probably do, but that's not the reason they get any shit done. A dopamine addiction. What's the third one they often tell you you've got? I can put you now through the TV, feel all your pain and your guilt. You need to send me 1,000 to alleviate your guilt. Oh my God. I mean, that's basically the church. Sorry, any Christians out there. But yes, being able to put a price on saying like, I forgive you, because it would mean a lot to a lot of people just hearing that kind of I forgive you bullshit. It is another easy one, right? But yeah, oh God, the amount. And I mean, again, they're spending money on YouTube to put these ads out. Again, they're producing them with AI, so I'm assuming the actual production costs are. Actually, I don't know. I'm assuming they made them while the production costs through AI were fairly cheap. It is hilarious how many businesses are now rolling back AI because AI is charging them what they would need to charge to make AI profitable. And it turns out that's more than a human being most of the time. Who could have seen that coming? You've seen those ADHD? Yeah, it's just... I know why I haven't achieved anything in my life, because maybe it was the dopamine addiction. Maybe I shouldn't blame myself. Maybe I should blame everybody else. Maybe it was the women. I think it was the women. Always put them... Sorry, I can't keep a straight face. That's just fucking nonsense. It's not my fault I'm a failure. It's everybody else. It's the immigrants and the female immigrants and all the blackjack and hookers. They're also trying to save an island in Northern Ontario that has a record amount of phosphate, which is important for batteries. Be more alpha, man. Oh dear. I also find what I find hilarious about a lot of these alpha males is like they go to the old it was you calling him alpha man that made me kind of go for it. Was the they go to the old 80s 90s cartoon, whenever it was, of He-Man, and saying how alpha He-Man was, completely ignoring the fact that there's very little doubt in my mind that Prince Adam and He-Man are definitely gay. Oh dear. I can't be alone in thinking this, right? Oh dear. They are making a new He-Man movie as well, I think. I think they're making a new of everything right now. Oh dear. But yeah, I just all of these ads are basically just saying, yeah, it's not your fault. It's not your fault that your life is going badly. It's everybody else. And this This attitude has got to stop. Like, my life is terrible because of all the choices I've made that have led me here. I blame nobody else. Oh dear. And I will try to dig myself out of it, but God knows if it'll work. But yes, I now have to work on the new Not Lionel Richie Killer project. Still got the original deadline of start of, well, kind of, I think it's like the first week or second week of December. I need to get these 10 scripts in. And we're going into June and I have no idea what the fuck we're doing. You saw the trailer for Masters of the Universe at Cheat Detectives. It looks dumb. You don't know who the movie is for. I doubt they do either. But then honestly, the first Masters of the Universe movie with Dolph Lundgren was also dumb. And with David Arquette's wife. Did I get the right Arquette? What is it? Tom Parrish from Star Trek as well, I think, isn't it? Also dumb, but a great movie. Well, no. Great is not the right word, but it's a great movie. I did see that the Voltron movie that old Jersey Boy Superman is doing has been downgraded from theatrical release to streaming only. So that's probably not a good sign. Oh, dear. I've heard very little about his Warhammer thing. I don't know if that's going on or they kind of walked back from that one. All I can say is that from what I understand from the people I'm talking to at the moment, Amazon does not want to spend a lot of money on any of their projects. I think Bond will be their next kind of big old school push. It'll be released after Star Citizen goes to version 1. God, they've raised over $1 billion now. Which I know, you know, with Musk looking to become a trillionaire, like $1 billion, just, oh, $1 billion, that's a drop in the ocean. Like, could you even buy a house for $1 billion? Like, pff, come on now. Oh, dear. You don't know who Voltron is target to as well? So I think they're going for a demographic that I don't know if it exists that much anymore, right? Which is the dads with kids demographic, right? It's why the Star Wars movies, and I think it's why The Mandalorian and Grogu is doing so well, right? It's because it's that mix of nostalgia and memories for the adult, but also a lot of dumb shit for the kids to enjoy, right? And I think if you aim it just for the adults, you're kind of missing the point of what, you know, because you're remaking kids stuff, right? So it should be for kids. He moved to Argentina because he believes the US will fall. I mean, if the US does fall, is Argentina really going to be safe? Like, I mean, the rhetoric at the moment coming out from the US is just terrible, right? I mean, not only do they want to get rid of Iran now, they want to get rid of Oman. They're clearly going to do something in Cuba at some point, if they haven't already. I don't know why anyone would, like, yeah, America is not someone that makes you feel safe anymore. I think a lot of the countries are pushing back against, because I think Trump wants them all to sign the Abraham Accords, I think they're called. Did they sneeze at him? Oh, dear. Right insight, you should become a Hollywood executive. Like, I just don't. I think the only thing that makes me feel a little bit more comfortable is that America is turning out to be not as strong as they thought they were. And China doesn't want to start World War III. I think China would win World War III right now. But I don't think they want to start it because they like money. They say they're communists, but they are the world's biggest capitalists. Yeah, but again, he started it, right? This is the thing that I don't get about the kind of whole like American administration at the moment, right? It's like, why is Europe upset with us? Well, because you've like upped all the tariffs on us for no real good reason. I agree with you that Europe has been, resting on its laurels in terms of military might. I kind of agree with that. And yes, we should have been looking after our own armies more than we are. Again, I wish we lived in a world where armies weren't necessary because we moved beyond that. But, I'm not naive enough to believe that that is a possibility. Ukraine has proven to all of us that you still need nukes if you want to be safe from external interference. Again, I wish that wasn't the case. But that is the case. After China's meeting with the US, China came back to Canada for more economic deals. Again, it's one of those things, because Trump goes to China. They try to brand it as a wonderful meeting between the two of them, but then the fallout seems to be China is going to go closer with Russia again. They're trying to get closer with Canada. I think the EU will probably start to make closer ties with China as well at some point. Canada signed a deal to Germany. It's being shipped via the Pacific. Yeah, like all this kind of stuff, eh? If they'd all just join the Church Cakey, it would be perfect. No. I would definitely be corrupted by power. And, I'm definitely not clever enough to have solutions to the world's problems, right? But, oh, dear. God, no, I would hate to be in charge. Absolutely hate it. I could not imagine anything worse. And then old what's he called? Old Labour Prime Minister who loves starting illegal wars with the US. Tony Blair. Tony Blair wrote this thing about why Labour's doing so poorly. Like this terrible open letter. I don't understand why he wrote it, what he thought it would achieve. But yeah, glad he's not in charge right now because his basic plan is just do whatever Trump says. And no, fuck you. Only if they knew the name of their guardian angel. I know, right? And all they have to do is pay me $1 million per name, right? The trouble is, anyone who could afford to pay you $1 million per name, you have to imagine already knows the name of their guardian angel, right? Oh dear. Tony Blair is the worst PM to take advice from. Tony Blair is one of those interesting politicians because he's got some, I think, very centrist ideas, and I like the center. I think that's kind of the best place to be. You could just have 1 million people pay you $1. I think that's how you'd have to do it, right? You'd have to offer the first name cheap, and then you would have to hope that just based on their own placebo effect, that something good would happen to them, and they would credit it to them knowing the first name of their angel, right? So then, like the $100, basically, it's the crack selling drugs method, right? Oh dear. So when the second one is $100, like, well, such good things happen to me for $1. I'll try the $100 one, and then you just kind of have to hope that the placebo effect would work on them. Or it turned out that somehow, by me running my scam, I actually can talk to the angels, and I do actually know their names, and somehow. Oh dear. Canada's previous Conservative PM was pretty close to Obama, and Bush even flipped and said Canadian sovereignty is not up for negotiation. This is the thing. Like, anybody who says just do what Trump wants is just an incredibly weak individual. One, how are you ever meant to know what Trump fucking wants? Because he changes his mind on a fucking whim. As far as I can tell, he only remembers the last conversation he's ever had, and that's what makes up policy, which is fucking scary as hell. I can't believe he still brags about passing these cognitive tests as if it's some kind of big deal. Like, Trump, no. They're just trying to make sure you can still pretend you don't have dementia, which you clearly do at this stage, but it's fine. But no, it's it is fun. Oh, and the other thing, so I don't know how true this is. Like, it's on the internet, so probably not very true. Apparently the percentage of OnlyFans content which is now AI made is close to, if not over, the 50% mark. I also had no idea. I honestly had no idea how most people made money off of OnlyFans, right? I'd assumed it was them selling near nude or nude pictures / videos of themselves, right? And I assumed that was how you made money from OnlyFans. No, it's mostly talking to people, which is fucking insane. Studies have shown more expensive placebos work better and more frequently. Yeah, I think they do, because again, you have to justify in your mind the cost, right? It's just how that works. You don't want to feel you've been ripped off. You don't want to feel like you've been an absolute idiot and been scammed. So you have to make yourself believe that it worked. You could do talking to people as a service. But yeah, I had, am I OnlyFans? I'm not OnlyFans. But I had no idea. Again, so I also had no idea how big the business of AI girlfriends was. Like, no fucking idea how much money was being wasted on people talking to their fucking computer, right? Like, I do not understand why you would do that. I just do not get it. I do not get it at all. But then I never understood the paid for sex lines, right? Like, I don't understand how that's fun, right? I'm going to assume the chat on OnlyFans goes into a more sexual nature, I would guess, but I don't know. Because men are lonely and want as perfect girlfriends as they can. It's just sad. It's just fucking sad. It is huge. People just want to be told they are a special princess and for them to not have any other personality than what I enjoy. Oh, so fucking sad. And now is a good time to remind people about your fundraiser. All the AI chat apps you've seen are all sexy. I'll be honest, I've never really looked into the kind of AI chat stuff because, again, I don't see the point of it. Like, I just don't. I also do not understand why you would want to. And again, this may just be a defect on me, but I would not want to go out with someone who agrees with me 100% of the time, because that would be the most fucking boring relationship I could imagine, right? YouTube has forced the ads on you. It wasn't something you saw. I haven't seen any YouTube ads for AI chatbots yet. I'm assuming Chair Tai Chi isn't doing as well. That must be more of a coming up to Christmas thing, because those ads have kind of disappeared. It's all the ADHD. It's not your fault. Buy this book and it will teach you how to eat turmeric correctly. The correct way to eat turmeric is covering chicken or not at all. Actually, turmeric is quite nice on a lot of things, but what I love about the it's called like the Natural Cookbook. But yeah, one of the adverts is most people, and I really hope this isn't true. I really do. Most people take turmeric by adding it to water and drinking it. Please tell me that's not true. I don't want that to be true. I don't want there to be people out there drinking turmeric. There are people who do, oh, for fuck's sake. But then there are people who eat kale, so whatever, right? People are idiots. You can always sell people on a health trend with sex and life improvement. You were watching Fargo. There's one line that hit: "People want freedom to do whatever they want without consequence," which is a baby. That's the thing. Like, I get the idea of being able to do what you want, right? 100% I get that, right? But there are consequences to those actions, right? Like, I have, for a while moved away from office work and corporate work. And the consequence of that has been I don't have any fucking money most of the time, right? But I have enjoyed being away from that environment more than I've ever wanted to go back to it, right? I'll probably have to end up back into it at some point. But, hopefully not. I'm hoping I can get this project over the line and get the big payday at the end of the year, and then hopefully a slightly bigger payday at the start of next year. But, we'll see. The wellness industry is one giant scam. Oh, 100%. Like, I am sure there are people in the wellness industry who are in it because they honestly believe what they're selling works. Like, there has to be some. But yes, 99% of it is going to be people just trying to separate money from idiots. The internet told her to be scared of inflammation. She had to eat pounds of turmeric. I just don't get it. Oh, dear. No, if she was orange, it's because they were eating carrots and drinking tomato juice. All right? I've seen that episode of Scrubs. Oh, dear. Well, 1 teaspoon is good. 3 tablespoons is better. Because obviously, because I'm trying to think of those. Like, the Nature's Cookbook is one that comes up a lot, and it's all different things. But I've never watched any of the adverts. Like, I watch until it tells me I can skip, and then I skip. And then once I get too sick of them, I turn on ad blocker, so I don't have to watch them at all. But I kind of enjoy some of the ads that are on YouTube at the moment for just how obviously AI and stupid they are. Yeah, there's the cinnamon doesn't work. I've never found out why cinnamon doesn't work for me, because I've never watched it that far, but there was a reason why cinnamon doesn't work for me. One of them is probably because I don't eat it, but there's clearly another reason as well. I don't know what that is yet. There's one about garlic. Again, I can't remember what it is I'm doing wrong with garlic, but I'm doing something wrong with garlic. That's why it's not working. But if I buy the cookbook, I'll then know why garlic isn't working for me. You've got AI-generated short stories, novels recently, some apps for it. You ever get your ridiculous car rental ad with an AI-generated horse? Oh, dear. Oh, I honestly believe, as someone who is wants to write for a living, I've chosen the worst time in history. Because it's Amazon who has set up the fund, which is just for people who are using AI to make their stuff. Because they've just announced 3 projects which are AI led. I don't know if it's if it has to be all AI or if it's just producing the animation or what, but yeah. And there'll be more of that coming out soon. Example is your boss. When I said you wanted to leave, she told you generally to trust that she will not hold you hostage and will work for a quick exit. You truly believe she meant it, but I know she's no integrity and that promise will disappear in the next moment. Fast forward 2 months later, she's holding me hostage and you quit. Yep. Yeah. The car rental one had an ad that tried for the OnlyFans side, leather fetish, picture of leather. And, oh, come on, this. Can we not encourage people to have sex with their cars? Right? I mean, I know soon your car's going to be AI and your car might be your girlfriend, but can we not encourage it? They're going to start adding some real interesting accessories into the glove box. Like, for women, it's slightly easier, right? Just make the gear stick vibrate. We're already there, right? We're done. For men, there's going to have to be some kind of suction. You're really going to have to increase the suction on one of those vents. Funnily enough, we have not seen that ad again. Gen Z can't afford a car, so we have solved this problem. I think this is the thing, though, right? Because I don't... The world... No, not the world. Businesses are trying to go away from you owning anything ever in your life, right? You can see it with NVIDIA and computer companies. They do not want you to own your next PC. They want you to rent it, right? And they want you to continue to rent it until the day you die. Never own anything. Cars are definitely going to go that way, especially as they become more self-driving. And driver cars will probably be outlawed, is the way I would see it going. But this is the worrying thing, right? Because again, I can imagine with driverless cars, you're going to be bored, right? You're going to be in a car. Something disgusting is going to happen in that car, right? It's just going to happen, right? Think of taxis, late night taxis when you're drunk, but you don't have a driver there going, please don't do that, right? It's going to be disgusting. I imagine a future where people start to get STDs because they're fucking the same car. And I don't think that's a future we should be walking towards. Every time you bring your car in from an MOT, it's going to have to check it for sexually transmitted diseases. Oh, dear. I don't know how we got on this topic of conversation, but here we are. Oh, fucking hell. Maybe that's how we solve the nobody wants to have kids anymore. Maybe we make it so cars can get pregnant? Wait. Is this how Cars happened? The Pixar movie? They never really explained where the humans went and how Cars took over. Maybe this is the prequel Pixar need to make.
Looks like you need a timeout.
Step up to red alert.
Okay.
Sir, are you absolutely
I was starting to get worried that the
the
coming back feature was... I shouldn't have said coming back feature after the conversation we were just having. I apologize. But I was wondering when the timeout was going to be used. To be honest, I'm surprised it wasn't used earlier. Oh, dear. But yes, as soon as you started, you hit the button. Oh man. But yes. And the future is definitely not bright anymore, in my opinion. What the fuck were we talking about before the whole car thing? Also, chat, am I the only person who doesn't like the Avatar movies? You want those OnlyFans and what you're paying for? Oh dear. An OnlyFans account that comes out with weirdly sexualized prequels for Pixar movies. I don't think that would last long before getting sued into oblivion. You also make fun of the Avatar movies. I do not understand why people think they are so good. I don't get it at all. And how it's like, I think it's like the movie series that has made the most money now or something stupid like that, which again, I don't get. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, I also don't understand how they're trying to make 4 different and separate Fast and Furious TV shows. Like, are they just going to do Fast and Furious, but in different locations of the gang, like a Fast and Furious UK gang? Oh dear. Dropout TV is a funny bit about pissing off Disney. I don't think it's hard to piss off Disney, especially their lawyers. Like, I think it's very easy to do. I don't think they're quite as thin-skinned as Donald Trump, but it's close. Oh dear. Oh, I caught up with the finale of Stephen Colbert's show. I honestly think, from my opinion anyway, I think Paul McCartney was a odd choice for a final guest. I understand why they did it and all that kind of stuff. It was a bit that involved actual lawyers. But I did like the kind of final sketch that they did. And I appreciate they ended with the kind of sitcom classic turning off the lights thing. I think from Dropout TV, I've only ever seen, like, I've never watched anything fully on it. I've only ever really seen clips. And it's normally like a weird quiz show type thing. I think that's Dropout TV. I think I'm thinking of the right channel. But yeah. Hey, cheers for the lurk, LP. And have a good weekend. Because I'll probably be finished by the time you get back. Well, you won't get back because I won't be here. That's their best show. Yeah, I've seen clips of that. You'll probably leave before I get done. So have a good one. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really watched anything fully on there. I'll be honest. I've been watching a lot of crime dramas and stuff recently. I can call it research, and a lot of it has been research, but oh god, some of them have been absolutely awful. Even when they're working for like great source material. I watched one. It was based on an Agatha Christie novel, and it was so bad I actually went and read the Agatha Christie novel to see if the source material was just bad. Definitely not the best Agatha Christie novel I've ever read, but no, they completely bungled. Hey, have a good one, Owen, and have a good weekend. Oh dear. But yeah, like, again, because I think so much of the mystery is, like, from my point of view, the enjoyment of watching a mystery show is trying to work it out, right? And seeing if you can get ahead of the investigators as they're trying to figure it out. Which is why it's odd that I enjoy Columbo. Well, maybe it's why I enjoy Columbo so much, because you already know, and like the enjoyment of Columbo is watching him figure it out. But anyway, I have been watching a lot of Columbo. And then I also caught up on the, I believe there's 3 Knives Out things now. I've watched all of them. They're all pretty good. I still think the first one is the best. But yeah, they're all pretty solid. Oh, and I did watch. This wasn't research because I can't imagine in this thing that I'm working on there's going to be a homicidal snowman. But I did watch Jack Frost since I worked out how to watch DVDs. It is just as bad and good as I remembered it being. Oh dear. It is such a... I don't know how they managed to get funding for a sequel. I really don't. It's a different time. It was a different time. Oh, dear. But yes, I think I'll be back on Sunday, chat, to do something with LP. If anyone else happens to be around, then that might decide the game that we play. Don't know if anyone else is likely to be around on Sunday. At some point, we have to try and get a group together to see if we can finish Peak. And there is another game that seems to be set in like airport security line that looks like it could be stupidly fun. And Super Battle Golf is another one I want to try with a lot of people because, yeah, that game gets kind of crazy just with 4. Oh dear. But it'll probably be Overwatch on Sunday, let's be honest. And then yeah, from Wednesday we'll start doing Satisfactory. And like I say, next Friday will be a long stream. So I need to make sure I've got provisions for that because we're gonna have to snack through that one. But yeah, I mean that's probably gonna do it for this Friday. We've gone through the song list twice. We had some weird conversations. That's all you really want from a Friday stream, I feel. But yeah, that is going to do it for me, chat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will be back on Sunday. There will be a update video that goes out this weekend. I don't know if it's going to be kind of like a more general update video or if I do a full Lionel Richie Killer update video. I doubt I'll do both. I should do both, but I doubt I'll do both. It'll be one or the other, but one of those should hopefully go out over the weekend. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all when I see you all. Bye for now.